Hello, hello. Do I kind of look like a floating head? And amuse myself. I mean, really, get your act together. Hi, Adonis. All right, first person here is Shonda for next week. Shonda for next week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. When you're clear about your wants and needs, you may be spending time with, you've got a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may be also working, the water sign could be a Pisces, or you could have a Pisces, and then you may be working on a creative project, creative hobby, creative side project, whatever it is, it would be pleasant. And then there could be water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and also another Pisces, a wish comes true. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Life may change for you for the better quickly. When you're clear about your wants and needs, cooperation and compromise is suggested around work, school, or business. Sarah, which aloe vera gel should I buy? Which one is better? And natural, these are on Amazon. Organic 100. Okay, let's see. Wish Care. Data. Wow. Urban Botanics. Okay. The strongest one that comes up is Organic, then Urban Botanics, then Wish Care, then Wow, then Dega. But they're all pretty good. They're all pretty good. I was just watching a video of this girl who, she's got curly hair, who washes her hair with Razzle clay. Ever hear of it? I ordered some. I got to try everything. It wasn't expensive. It's a jar kind of like that big, and it was $9.99. But you mix it like a little bit with water, so you don't use like you don't just use it from the jar. So I'm thinking it's gonna last a long time. And I don't wash my hair that often because it's pretty dry. Anyway, it's supposed to be good for like natural cleansing. Anyway, I'm curious. I'm curious because it's powder, so it better like mix into the water and like dissolve, and not be like dirty crap in my hair that I can't get out. You know what I mean? Anyway, I saw an interesting video. Always looking for the next best thing. Christina Randall, I like her. Anyway, not on her regular channel, but on her Casually Christina channel, she showed a video because she used to have dreadlocks and she combed them out. And then after she combed them out, her hair, like, from being all combed out and like there was broken pieces, whatever. So anyway, so she said that she, like, her hair was falling out, which I would assume would be common if you're combing something like that out. The hair hasn't fallen out, it's tied up. Anyway, so she said that she had been using all these expensive hair products and she felt like her hair was like shitty. So she goes, when I when I was in prison and I was a kid and I went to Walmart and I bought the cheapest shampoo, and she's like, and I had a crazy thick head of hair. And she's like, and that I'm always thinking, yeah, but you were young, you're 40 now. Things are different at 40. But she made a point that I didn't think of, which is that she may be onto something. Maybe these high-end beauty products don't really solve any problems. They just create more. I mean, I'm not going to say I've never spent $50 on a shampoo, because I have. Anyway, I'm going off on a big tangent, but so now I'm thinking maybe she's onto something. She goes, I went back to Walmart and I started buying the old cheap shampoos that I used to use. And then she did another video about Epsom salt soaks, which I would think would not be good for your hair. Salt dries it out. Like, my ocean water makes my hair very dry, more drier than it normally is. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm buying that. But then I did a little bit of research and I'm like, maybe it's true. And maybe all this high-end shit that they're making us buy is crap. And we should be using dirt and salt. Wouldn't that be some shit? Anyway, I'll let you know how it turns out. Sarah here, aloe vera plant, take the aloe vera gel and mix it with coconut oil. I could try that. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. But wouldn't it be some shit? Like a vitamin E capsule, which costs like nothing. Meanwhile, what has Olaplex been doing for me? Nothing. That I spend all that money. I haven't been using it recently, but I was. Elizabeth General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and life comes into balance. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Money comes in, finances improve. Disappointments heal and move into the past. And then take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Lily. Krista Taurus, thoughts and feelings towards me. Saw him again in our date later in the day at the gym. I'm unsure how he feels, though. I mean, he seems to be pretty content with the way things are going. He may be feeling like you're genuinely a nice person, pleasant to be around, may feel like the two of you kind of click. You kind of feel like that? It looks like well-balanced. I would give it a little bit of time and let's see what happens. I think there's going to be another date coming up here. And I think that this connection does have long-term potential if you're interested. Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's potential here. Oh, Avery, Daddy's calling here. Avery?
Oh, I just got to the point.
Okay, well, come and get the phone.
Fuck this place, I'm out.
Go ahead, and I'll be with you shortly. Or you could put it on speaker, but let him know that I'm live. He watches his mouth. Although I curse, gotta work on him. You didn't say hello? Did you say hello? Oh, I put it on speaker? Yeah, right. Tell him I'm live if he's concerned. Hi, Mel.
Oh, yeah, I remember this fun game.
Mega love. When it comes to love, you got the Empress here bringing in love and money or more of it, and a wish may come true after disappointment. Anything that's been stuck, stagnant, or dysfunctional, let it move into the past, and new beginnings may be on the horizon with a water sign that could have long-term potential and maybe bringing in some happiness. Not bad. Aries Sun, love. Aries Sun, disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Possibly with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Although Leo comes up the strongest, you could have long-term potential around your next relationship if you're not with anyone right now. You also may have a Libra here, and you have passion and romance coming in around a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. Cooperation and compromise is suggested. If you're currently with someone, as long as your relationship is well-functioning, things should be changing for the better around the connection quickly. TVET for the weekend. TVET for the weekend. For the weekend, if you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but you may have a new journey on the horizon. You could be spending time with an Aries, could be spending time with an Aquarius. You may have a wish come true. Listen to your intuition. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or run into someone you're hoping to see, or whatever it is, it's positive. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. If you come up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle, pursuing it maybe may lead you to success. You know, like it could be successful, big picture kind of a thing. Me and Nelly next week. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Areas of your life that have been slow to move forward may now start to move forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. And there may be good news that comes in around like work, school, business, career.
Do we have like a lot of time?
Just being pretty general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, especially around work, school, or business. The hard work that you put in, along with cooperation and compromise, leads to success. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A wish comes true. Not too bad. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, so does negativity. Cooperation and compromise is suggested around work, school, business, and also personal relationships. Happiness is coming in, or something may be happening that makes you happy. May have choices and options around social activity. T-Vet, I'm working on a new series for my channel. How will it go? It should go well. Things could change for you for the better quickly. Let us know what which channel it is, or what the name of the channel is. Can you put it in? They may not let you put it in the thing. Go to my community page and put it over there. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward when you listen to your intuition. Your new channel should do well. Yeah. What happened? She had to go to the bathroom, I think. Is that what she said? She had to go to the bathroom? Avery, you coming back to the phone call? I think she went to go get something. What? I think she had to go to the bathroom. Isn't it funny that she won't go to the bathroom when she's on the phone? Like, how does she know that? Are you in the bathroom? Yeah, she's in the bathroom. All right. Yeah?
So do you know what videos I've been finding lately?
Yeah? Which ones?
Guys, I've been hearing stuff in my basement. If you can't hear it, I can't mean clap your hands.
Oh, don't watch those silly videos. Here, you gonna take the phone back?
I'm out.
Oh, she's silly. Here, I'm gonna give her back to you. Avery, here, take it.
There you go. What, bud?
All right, I'm gonna shut this. Maybe we can keep it down. But how funny is she? She won't go to the bathroom on the phone.
No, right?
Like, how does she know that? Like, how does she know that? T-Vet. What to expect from all the areas the conversation went surprisingly well. There's going to be more communication, and then he may want to spend time together. I've got a romance here. Is this a romantic connection? That could be. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that could push life forward towards greener pastures. Through cooperation and compromise, things could move forward between the two of you. There's going to be more communication, like on the immediate horizon, and then you may spend time together. Let's see what happens with that. That looks pretty good. Oh, did I skip some super chats? Oh, no, I didn't. I did that. Pilates, love. Okay, when it comes to love, be clear about your wants and needs, but if you're undecided, it's okay not to make any decisions until you're ready. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but then you also have another Sagittarius and a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Eminem, love for Taurus. Love for Taurus. Slow and steady wins the race, but if this person's in a relationship, it should be well functioning and they're probably content with the way things are. If they're not with anyone, they may have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Their slow and steady wins the race, but life would most likely be moving forward if they're not with anyone right now, not moving backwards with old energy. Holly, when will I see Matt best? What do you mean by best? Next. I'm going to say you could see him like maybe within the week or so. KB, General. KB, you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures and you're feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Pretty good. HK, well, Elle apologized to me. As of right now, I don't see an apology coming in. Doesn't mean that can't ever happen. I just don't see it right now on the horizon. I don't know, does this person know that you're upset with them? I would let them know if you haven't. Virta, General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Money comes in, finances improve, and through cooperation and compromise, things may change for the better around work, school, or business. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Not too bad. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? What's coming in next in love? You've got happiness that comes in around love. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So you may have some choices and options moving forward. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. Sagittarius comes up strong around you. And you might feel relief around like being the one kind of in control and being the one that's like you could pick and choose because you're going to have choices. So let's put it that way. You're kind of in control. You kind of have the upper hand, which is good, rather than waiting on somebody else to do something. Holly, General for the next 10 days. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be spending time with a Cancer or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Your luck may be changing for the better quickly. You also got a Virgo here. And a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Success comes in around whatever it is that you're putting effort into. And then you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Not bad. Stacy, career for the weekend. Career for the weekend. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, which could be bringing in cause for celebration. You may have a new opportunity that comes in this weekend, or maybe if it's not this weekend, it's on the horizon, that's pushing life forward, and the hard work that you put in comes back to you and pays off. You could also be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You have a little bit more financial stability coming in. It maybe not this weekend, but it's on the horizon. Oh, thank you, Panda. Thank you, thank you. Anthony, what is going on with my offer? Do you still see M hire me in the final? Yes, I still think you're going to get it. Yes. Davey, what does Tara want me to know? Slow and steady wins the race, but finances may be improving and happiness is coming in around life moving forward. You have a new job or business opportunity present itself, maybe spending time with a Virgo. No longer holding yourself back, life is moving forward. Don't forget about taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Raymond, what has my ex realized since the time has passed without me? Well, right now, she sort of has you a little bit on a pedestal, like kind of looking at things like with rose-colored glasses, because she's not getting what she wants from anyone. So she's kind of looking back on the past and like kind of putting you on a pedestal, like she had it so good when she was with you, which may not, it might not necessarily be not true. She could have had it good with you, but she's kind of like pining away over those moments because she's got nobody right now that's kind of kissing her butt, and that's what she wants. She wants somebody to kiss her butt and fix her life, and nobody's doing that for her right now. Oh well. Emily, near future for Jane and me. You've got communication coming in or picking up, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. And also, don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You could be planning travel. There may be some indecision around travel, but there still could be travel coming up soon. Anybody ever see this little violin? The ex reminded me of this, but I always tell Avery I'm going to buy it for her. It's a little violin. I've seen it on on Instagram that it plays. It goes like a sad song, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it for you, Avery. Every time you whine about something, I'm gonna pull it out. Just like, no. You want candy? All right, I'll get it for you in a minute. D for today. For today, life begins to move forward towards greener pastures when you're clear about your wants and needs. Through cooperation and compromise, life moves forward, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief, and you may be spending time with an Aquarius. Holly, love for April. Holly, love for April. Love in April has potential. Cause for celebration around life moving forward successfully and feeling like relief around things moving forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may have choices and options. Now, if you're currently with someone, current relationship may be moving forward, even if it is slow and steady wins the race, still moving forward. If you're not with anyone, you have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may have a Leo. Areas of your life that have been stagnant could now start to move forward. You also may have a Gemini. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. There is opportunity for things to move forward between now and the end of April. Not bad. Panda, work read. Panda, work read. Okay, a disappointment around work should be healing and moving into the past, and your luck may be changing for the better. You may receive good news that changes work for the better quickly. So I don't know where you are in your journey, but you have success around things moving forward and feeling relief. Also happiness coming in. So you may see an improvement between now and say the end of the spring as far as work is concerned. More money may be coming in, or there may be more work or more hours available, or whatever it is. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You have a new opportunity coming in. This could be a new opportunity altogether, or it could be something that you're adding. But whatever it is, it may be bringing in some extra cash. Space Hippie, how will my birthday go? It's next Friday. Oh, happy birthday. It should go well. You've got a wish that comes true. You may hear from people. It's your birthday. You probably will. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Slow and steady wins race, but life is moving forward towards greener pastures successfully. You may have money coming in. Finances could be improving. Not bad. Not bad. You may also have choices and options around social activity. If you come up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle, it may be worth pursuing. All about me. Will I meet someone new at the party Saturday? You know, I was kind of feeling like that when I looked at it before, but it didn't come up strong enough for me to say anything, so I didn't. But let's look now. Possibly a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Although Pisces comes up the strongest, water comes up. Maybe two people. Water, a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and then also a Pisces. Yeah, keep your options open. Let's see what happens. Oh, Panda, you're probably going to move in a new direction. Yeah, that's probably going to happen between now and like the end of April. Good. Get rid of the toxic nonsense. Life is too short for all of that. Glossy, will Elle ever... Oh, I answered that one. I said I don't see that right now. Maggie, love for the next 3 weeks. Love for the next 3 weeks looks a little slow. If you're currently with someone, it'll be fine, well functioning and okay. If you're not with anyone, things will be slow. You may have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but I don't see much changing that quickly around love in the next few weeks. Jazzy, what's coming up for me in love? I'm single, Libra. You may have a fire sign coming in. Like, I'm thinking like May to July sort of time frame. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that looks like new energy. Exploring your options could lead you to success. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. Negativity moves into the past. And then you have... with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that can push life forward towards greener pastures. Fire comes up the strongest, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There also could be a Cancer coming in. M. Lourdes, I talked to my director, P.S. He doesn't seem convinced of my version of the accident. He said that he would ask R, will they decide in my favor? I think they will end up deciding in your favor. Yeah, most likely. Girly, good stuff coming in for the rest of March. For the rest of March, could be spending time with an Aries. You have a wish come true. You may be spending time with a Leo. Life comes into balance. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. And then feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Should be a good rest of the month, or a decent rest of the month. Oh, I can't wait to just get into the spring.
You know what I need, Mom?
Bar Gavison?
Mom,
Yeah?
you know what I need right now?
What do you need?
I definitely need my candy.
Oh, you definitely need candy, or I'll get it for you in a minute. Bar Gavison, what are F's feelings? Okay, how's F been feeling lately? Maybe feeling a little bit out of balance, or they could feel a little bit overwhelmed, or like they've got a lot going on. They do have a solution to a problem in front of them, but they're just not seeing it right now. They may be feeling a little bit tired or run down and a little overwhelmed, but this heavy energy should pass as we get through the rest of March. And once we get to April, they may be feeling a little bit better. Lioness, guidance. You have life comes into balance when you're clear about your wants and needs. Exploring your options could lead to success around, well, you got choices and options around work coming in. So if you are looking for new work, there may be new choices coming in. Life may be moving forward towards greener pastures. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it could resolve itself and move into the past. That's the new job opportunity, maybe bringing in more money. Exploring your options. So whatever it is that's kind of up in the air right now, especially around like work, I know you have something happening with the house. Exploring your options could lead to success. And if you feel overwhelmed, it's okay to take it one step at a time, but explore your options, because you may find things just kind of fall into place for you towards the end of this month. Shireen, will it work out between me and Fabrice in a relationship? Like, what do you mean by work out? Prussian, cop has been hired to be permanent in the building. He's very close to the drug addicts below me. Will they get thrown out within a year or so, or should I think about moving? If they really bother you, and I wouldn't like it, so I would imagine it does bother you, I would think about finding someplace else. But I'm glad that there is a cop there, even if he's close to these people, it's good that there's somebody there. Because if he's there, he may have to answer to somebody about something. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even if he's close to them, if somebody complains to him or he sees something, he may have no choice but to report things, because otherwise it's going to come back to him. Like, you're there. Did you see this? Did you hear this? What's happening? Magician's heart, love. So if you're currently in a well-functioning relationship, things could move forward. Don't bring the past into the future. If you're not with anyone, new energy would be coming in. You may have to let go of what's not working. Anything that's been like misaligned, upside down, dysfunctional. And then Empress will bring in love and money. And a new journey may begin with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lioness, I did. Oh, let's go back down. Amen for the rest of the week with O. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward. Expressing your wants, needs around the situation may be helpful. There'll be good communication that comes in, but other than that, things look a little slow. Now the Hermit is here. Somebody may be a little bit emotionally shut down or may need a little bit of alone time this week. It's not terrible, though. It's okay. Irene, can you tell me, will I meet a new guy and start dating soon? Maybe over the summer. I'm going to say that it may be from any time between April and July, maybe a good time frame. And it could be with an Aquarius or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New opportunities come in, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that can lead to success. Not too bad. Amber, Capricorn's thoughts of me. This person may find you to be smart, intelligent, down-to-earth, kind-hearted, caring, compassionate, sincere. Somebody who is like patient, sincere, empathetic, stable, a reliable friend. Pretty good. I heard that. Avery, tell him I heard that. Mare wants spirit guidance, spirit cards. Like, why is my neck a little stiff? King of Air, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Six of Air, things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. Pretty good. Oh, thank you, Prussian. Like these kids tell us these jokes like they think we've never heard them before. Macy, can I have a general for M and I for the weekend? You know, it depends what you have planned. If you have plans this weekend, things are going to move forward as planned. If you don't have anything planned, I don't see all that much changing, but there could be communication that comes in. Depends what you have planned. If you're looking for something to change, I would take the initiative and not wait on him. Yeah?
Can you get my ice cream?
Ice cream?
I want candy.
We don't have ice cream.
No ice cream, just candy.
Okay, all right.
Now.
All right, Avery, don't say now.
I'm hungry. For an hour.
You're ready for an hour?
Yes. She's not feeding me. Mom.
Oh, she's not feeding me.
How dare you don't feed me, young lady.
Avery, candy is not food. If you want food, I'll give you I'll give you,
Give it to me.
if you're hungry, I'll give you tuna fish.
No, I just want that. Please.
All right, I'll go get you the tuna.
No. Not tuna.
You said you were hungry.
No, I just want candy.
Okay, well, Avery, you can't just eat candy, okay? What did you have for lunch? Oh, a bagel, you told me.
See?
You're gonna wind up getting rotten teeth. You can't keep eating candy.
She does not know what she's talking about. She does not know what she's talking about. What? My jaw gets you wet.
So you're not gonna have any more until we go to Walmart next time.
Walmart.
Cause that's it. That's what we got.
Yes, Walmart. I love Walmart. Walmart. This wasn't in my studio in breakfast.
I'll eat one. Prussian, they put in 24 new cameras, plus they hired a cop to watch people. That's why I thought maybe they get thrown out and I wouldn't have to move. It's very hard on me to make another move. I do think that they're going to get thrown out eventually, but it's like if you have to live there with them for another year, like, would you be okay with that? Because eventually they're going to get thrown out. They got disappointment around them. They got feeling weighed down around them. Things are out of balance. And the star is in reverse, which is like lack of faith, despair, discouragement. They don't have good things happening. So they will get evicted at some point. But could you handle it? It's really up to you. You don't have to move. But if they bother you and you're uncomfortable, then I would get out of there. But you don't have to. They'll go anyway. I'm glad that there's a cop there, though, and I'm glad the cameras are there. Although I don't think that they're specifically looking to bother you. I just think their presence there may bother you. Emily, weekend with Soha, no plans yet. You have communication coming in, but I'm not convinced that there's anything more than that at this point. Things look like a little disappointing. Nothing terrible is happening. It just may be like a little out of balance. If you're looking to make plans, I would try to do it right away. Otherwise, it's probably just going to be communication this week or this weekend. Martesha for the weekend. Speaking your mind around whatever it is may lead you to success and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Perseverance pays off and life begins to move forward. Could be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may have negativity moving into the past, anxiety moving into the past. And then don't forget about taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could have choices and options. This weekend looks like it could be busy, but don't forget about like downtime. Nat, love for the summer. Love for the summer. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. You'll have choices and options, but leave the past in the past, and life moves forward. Life comes into balance. Earth comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Then you may have another Capricorn, and you may have another Virgo. So there may be new energy coming in that leads to success. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders as life moves forward successfully. Purely Precious, why has Roger been acting so cold with me? What's up with him? He needs some space. Yeah, he's feeling a little disconnected right now, and he needs a little bit of space. I would just let him be for the moment. Touch of love, what's coming in for the rest of the day? You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be maybe feeling a little bit like life is coming back into balance, and areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Not bad. Bree, love from me and Joseph B. Cooperation and compromise may lead to success. Slow and steady wins the race. If you've recently had an argument, or you may have an argument coming up around a miscommunication, be clear about your wants and needs, but through cooperation and compromise, things will move forward. Slow and steady wins the race, and expressing your wants and needs may be helpful, but it's cooperation and compromise that leads to success around this relationship. Not too bad. Shaho, love rating. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and choices and options. New doors open, possibly with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but then you also may have another Pisces that comes in. Once you walk away from things that aren't working, new doors will open fast. Dolphin, how will the next week go for Chris the Pisces? Good. This person may be feeling grounded and stable, happy and content. Money comes in, finances improve. Could be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Maybe spending time with a Leo or a Scorpio. Maybe having choices and options around social activity. It should be a decent week. Niku for the next 24. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or receive good news. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. And then you could even be planning travel. Not bad. Shraddha, will I heal myself from whatever health condition I'm going through? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I can't really answer that. It looks like things would be slow to move forward. I don't know if you've seen a doctor. I would see a doctor if you're having a specific health concern, and maybe see 2 different doctors or get a second opinion. But I can't tell you right now that you're going to heal yourself. Yeah, I would see a doctor of some type. Mihai, Sagittarius cheating on me or flirting with someone online. We had an argument last night, and I didn't talk to him the whole day, and neither did he. I don't see him as cheating as of right now. I don't think so. I don't see him as cheating. Could he be talking to somebody online? I mean, that's possible. I can't say that that's not possible, because there's people online, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see him as cheating, no. Amy for the next 48 hours for Sunny. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. This person could be, they could have a wish come true around finances improving. They may be planning travel. They may have cause for celebration that comes in around a group activity, with either a group of family or a group of friends. Whatever it is, it would be pleasant. And they could possibly be planning travel. Fartika, love for the rest of the month. For the rest of the month, if you're currently with someone, not much is changing. It's kind of slow and steady. If you're not with anyone, same thing. Not much is changing. It's a little slow and steady. If you're not with anyone, there may be an air sign that comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but I don't see all that much happening between now and the end of the month. I sense love from now until April 29th. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, there could be a fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but then there also could be a Sagittarius that comes in. A disappointment heals, life comes back into balance, and life begins to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but romance could be heating up, with possible long-term potential coming in between now and then. Benju, what's coming ahead of Guru, Deb, and Benju's relationship? Okay, it depends where these two people are in their relationship. Things look a little out of balance. One person may want things to move forward faster than the other person is willing, or they're just not on the same page. My suggestion would be for these two people to discuss what their future looks like or what they both want, because I'm not so sure they're on the same page. However, they do have communication coming in, which is good. There is room for growth, change, and transformation and happiness around the situation moving forward, even though it may be slow and steady wins the race. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Girlie, how do I kindly suggest a shave without being a complete asshole? Did you just say it? Avery says it to every guy in her life. Avery, are you still on the phone?
What?
Are you talking?
Yeah?
Are you on the phone?
What?
Are you still on the phone?
Oh, no.
Well, what happened?
He hung up.
He hung up on you? What did he say?
So stop.
Savina, love reading single. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward when you explore your options. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. You may have an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Perseverance pays off, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. As Lila is Lee's current feelings towards me. May find you to be strong, confident, a caring, sincere, loyal friend, somebody who is down to earth, somebody who is hardworking and respectable. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Now who's she talking to? Bev, Mark's feelings and intentions towards me. May find you to be smart and intelligent, somebody who is like grounded, stable, reliable, a team player, easy to get along with, somebody who is genuinely happy. I don't see any specific intentions at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell him I'll call him back.
I'm in the middle of the bed.
It's like a shit show over here. Marita, general reading. New beginnings on the horizon can lead to success around finances improving. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly a Sagittarius. Holly, what are Matt's current thoughts of my last after my last, wait a second. After my last question to him, okay. Whatever you asked didn't specifically change anything. Like he feels like he's got a lot of respect for you. So I don't know what you asked. It doesn't matter. He thinks pretty highly of you. He thinks that you're somebody who is grounded and stable, somebody who is smart, intelligent, somebody who has got a good personality, pleasant to be around, somebody who is happy, compassionate, sincere, attractive, and like kind-hearted. Pretty good. MR. KR and I worked on a complex ER case today. I know that K is frustrated with I am the employee, but how does K think that I handled it? I think he thought that you did a good job. Like a cause for celebration around being grounded and stable, professional, and putting in the hard work. Pretty good, pretty good. I don't think you were off-putting, Holly. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Anybody else? Donna, what are Roy's intentions for me? I don't see him specifically having any intentions at this point. He's kind of just going with the flow of things. Yeah, I don't know where you are in your relationship with him, but if you have specific intentions for him, I would let him know. Mel, for the weekend. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. You could be spending time with a Leo. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. And if you come up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle, it may be worth pursuing. Girl, in my next committed relationship, please not Leo and his beard. Oh. Well, if you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But I'm sorry, but there are razors out there. There is potential commitment with Leo. There is. But if you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You could have other options coming in. You have air here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could have a Cancer. You may have an Aries. So let's see what happens. Coco, for today and for the rest of this weekend. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Making decisions that push life forward. You may have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. All about me and finances. finances, you've got slow and steady wins the race, but between now and the end of the spring, you should see an increase in finances. You should be able to pay off a bill of debt or a loan or put money aside for something. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but you could be adding a stream of income, which may be something like side business, side hustle. It even could be something temporary that may be helpful, maybe between now and like the end of April. Iris, I don't think I answered for you yet. Iris, if you could put a question. Lily, the current feelings of AM towards me. This person may find you to be somebody who is like got a good personality, personable, pleasant to be around, somebody who is smart and intelligent, somebody who is respectable, stable, a loyal friend. Pretty good. Adonis, I'm going to see my advisor in like 20 minutes. Will he be chill? I feel bad for booking during the break, but I'd rather meet him. Yeah, oh, I agree with you. It's easier. Yeah, I think meeting in person is better too. This way you don't have to go back and forth. And then you got a question, and then you got to wait for the email to come back. Forget it. Forget it. Yeah, and don't feel bad for going on the break because you know what? I think he's got to be there anyway. So better off meet in person and get everything done with what needs to be done. It looks like it goes well, and he is pretty chill. You got relief around the situation moving forward. Iris, I'm thinking to change jobs and companies. Would that be a correct decision? That's a decision that you have to make. It's never, like, it's always, every decision that you make is always going to be right because no matter what you make, it's going to teach you something. So this is what the cards say. New opportunities could be coming in that lead you to greener pastures. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. So if you feel like you've just kind of done it all there and you're looking for a new opportunity, it should be coming in this spring. I do think your life is moving forward and you're going to be happy about it. I think that moving in a different direction could be bringing in growth, change, and transformation for the better. So I think that you will be making the right decision. Girly, I knew that Aries would start to show up again. These fire signs, the Leo and his beard. Vanessa, what's A currently feeling for me? May think that you're a nice person or a loyal friend. May find you to be a kind-hearted, compassionate person. There seems to be a disconnect here, or the two of you are not on the same page, or this person is distracted right now. Yeah, I don't know where you guys are in your relationship, but it looks like this person is elsewhere right now. Is there anyone else here that I haven't answered for? Girly, I'm curious about the air sign. Maybe the Cancer is new energy. I'm running out of viable signs. Bearded Leo. You know, the woman that would read my cards used to say, like, she used to say to my friend, she really wanted my friend to go online dating. And she used to say, let me fill out your profile for you. And my friend wouldn't let her do it. But anyway, she was like, you know, don't say that you don't want a smoker. Because, you know, he could quit smoking. And I'm like, you don't get involved with people expecting that you're going to change them. Yeah, of course he could quit smoking. But if you don't want a smoker, you don't want a smoker. If you don't want a bearded guy, you don't want a bearded guy. Because he could shave. The beard, I think, is less serious than the smoking. Anyway. Is there anybody else you haven't answered for? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap it up. we're going to the Space Place tonight. And I will be on later. It's going to be another hectic weekend. Alrighty. I'm going to wrap it up. I'll see you all tonight. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice